Another beautiful LolCow day in the LolCow universe. The LolCow people looking for LolCow moments, looking for LolCow sequences or sequence dresses. Am I right? Should we add a LolCow crib sequence dress to the chat to the store? Maybe it'll do numbers. Maybe it'll do wonders. Maybe this show's going under. Who's to say? But today we're gonna drink until we get a little bit tipsy. Oh, tipsy, a little bit controversial. It's one of those moments today where I think it's time to unleash the commentary. Unleash the commentary community. It's time to go full fucking steam ahead. How's it going, everybody? Let's play the intro.
Yeah.
Let's get it rolling.
Welcome to the crypt.
Welcome to the crypt.
They talk a lot in the chat.
Talk a lot in the chat.
They say a lot of things, but they still watching this TechProtect. Let's get
Yeah.
it.
They scream Nepo higher when I step in the room. Say I got no talent, that I'm destined for doom. Yeah, I'm Jaffik's adopted son, the law runs deep. But while you typing essays, I'm earning while you sleep. I crack another bottle, let the liquor flow free. Drunk streams all night, yeah, it's distinctively me. They say I'm riding coattails, that I can't stand alone. But I'm the one sitting on the LolCow throne. Doing deep dives, swimming in the dirt, uncovering the secrets, yeah, I make the truth hurt. In the LolCow universe, I inspect the defect. Put some respect on the name TechProtect. I'm the only Mexican streamer in the game right now. King of the crypt, watching every single cow. I'm the only Mexican streamer in the game right now. King of the crypt, watching every single cow. Keemstar's favorite idiot, yeah, I'll take the title. Cause when I drop the info, the clip goes viral. You think I'm just a fool stumbling around in the dark, but my investigation's always hitting the mark. I dissect the drama, I map out the cringe. Another shot down on a content binge. And if you think I'm scary or the vibe is too brute, switch to the yuppies cam, look, aren't I cute? Look at the angles, look at the face, cutest in the platform, running the place. Call me a plant, call me a hack, but carry the show with the team on my back. From the depths of the internet I rise and I shine. Jaffy's legacy, nah, this legacy is mine. I'm doing deep dives, swimming in the dirt, uncovering the secrets, yeah, I make the truth hurt. In the LolCow universe, I inspect the defect. Put some respect on the name TechProtect. I'm the only Mexican streamer in the game right now. King of the crypt, watching every single cow. I'm the only Mexican streamer in the game right now. King of the crypt, watching every single cow. Yeah, LolCow crypt, don't forget the yuppies. We out.
Don't forget the uppies. We out.
We out.
How's everyone doing today? We still have yet to get the redirect. That's okay. That's fine. It'll be okay. It's been a hectic little bit of a weekend, right? We're here on Cyber Monday. Shout out Cyber Monday. Shout out consumerism. The U.S. does it the best. It's been quite a time. All right. Some allegations were thrown out against a lot of people. I'm sure a ton of you have seen what went on during the weekend. If you're just tuning in, right? We had a ton of things come out, spill over from the back end of the fucking YouTube drama, right? Whether it was fat camp drama, whether it was fucking fat camp drama, or even fat camp drama. Do you guys remember the fat camp drama? Make myself a little bigger right now. A lot. It's Tuesday. True. It's Monday for me still. So yeah, hey, you know. So much has come out about people beefing with this person for this reason, and I have this problem with this person because of this thing. It is amazing. It is amazing. It is content king right now to shit talk people about their actions from 6 months ago. Anyone else agree? Anyone else agree? Hello, Control Della. It feels like everyone's on board this fucking shit train, and we're all just dropping off our little deuces about, I don't like this person because of this, and I don't like this person because of this. I've quite enjoyed our time here talking about it. I think it needs to be discussed. I think that it's probably time. It's happened so long ago you shouldn't be offended by it, right? If we can have unironically Savage say something like, oh, well, the possible doxing I did on you, Twiggy, was 2 months ago. Why are you still upset about it? Oh, said not to talk about Fat Camp. He made a deal. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. Like, I'm not going to give the specific examples of what the issues are. But the idea that if you're going to say, oh, Twiggy, I doxed you 2 months ago, potentially, right? I mentioned the place where you like to go eat near your house on the highway number or whatever. If you're going to say, well, it's 2 months ago, forget about it. Fat Camp was 6 months ago. You should forget about it. We should all forget about it, right? We should all be like water under the bridge, no longer like a touchy subject, no longer trying to fucking like upset anybody by mentioning what could have happened or possibly did happen. Who knows? Who's to say? Right? I see you guys saying it was a Sonic, didn't dox his home or work. Well, during the call I was in with her, she mentioned the exact highway. It's like, I didn't say you live on this highway, did I? Like, wow. Anyways, it's I think refreshing. It's refreshing that we get to this like sense of normalcy about the bullshit we're able to talk. I know some of you saw it. Some of you saw it when it was Gidgy. Shout out Gidgy. When Gidgy would give a little bit of commentary about her opinions on shit, and she had to restrain herself. It feels weird. It feels like we're removing content from what you guys are able to enjoy. Because I have my opinions. Other people have their opinions. A lot of people have their opinions. I think we should be able to voice those opinions freely and not be scared of some weird retribution that comes from another person's community. That's me personally. That's all I'm saying. It just is. It's like you're willing to go a little touchy into it. Maybe get a little touched. If you're gonna touch on it, maybe get a little touched. Steak.
Hello. I wanted to apologize for the late redirect. My YouTube studio was fucked up, like so Lacey was sending it, but she was on her phone on the show, so we were a little late, brother.
No worries. My bad for going into the host chat earlier when you're like, I need someone for OBS. And then I sent that message and then passed out in my girl's arms like a wee baby. Dude, I was like, oh, so comfy.
Lacey hopped up and fucking saved.
Hell yeah. My shit is
all
bad.
Good. It's all good. It's all good. We're even then.
How's the new house?
It's bigger. It's beautiful. It's great. I love it. I feel very blessed.
Yeah.
I'm not unpacked at all, though.
No worry. I still have boxes like to the side of me, dog. I moved like a month ago. She's fucking
I'm trying. It'll take me a minute, but I'm fucking busting ass trying to get it all together. I'm gonna go smoke weed in my truck and make my neighbors uncomfortable so that everybody knows what I'm about.
Set the standard.
The standard needs to be set immediately so motherfuckers know what I'm about, and then I won't have to deal with issues in the future.
Have you thought about doing like a little survey across the neighborhood? A little like, hi, I'm just collecting census data. Can I get your name? And you just ask them like, oh, what's your occupation? You find out who's about it.
Well, once I get fully moved in, I'm gonna just start knocking on doors and saying hi.
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it.
I introduce myself and be like, hey, I'm Steak. I work for Keemstar. I'm a famous YouTuber.
My address is this one. You can find me over here. I'll be smoking weed right there.
Oh, fuck, dude. Maybe I shouldn't tell people that I'm a YouTuber and I work for Keemstar. What if they fucking start doxing me, dude?
I purposely don't do that shit, dog. Like, my neighbor's like, what do you do for work? And I'm like, I'm in social media. And that's it. And they're like, oh, okay, you're probably like you work for like the Brita brand or something, Brita Filters. Are you like the guy who makes the shark videos on their TikTok? I'm like, sure, yeah.
I've just always thought it was hilarious to be like, I work for Keemstar. I'm a famous YouTuber. And if anybody looks, they'll be like, oh, bro. Yeah. So it's just always just like a fucking joke. But I realize now I could tell somebody that, and then they'll be like, oh, yeah, let me check it out and let me sub up. And then they join the Discord
chat. And
then they're like, I know that guy. Yep. Here's his full name and address.
Yep.
And then I have to fucking put somebody down and go to prison for life.
It's the exact fucking motivations for me too, dog. I'm like, I don't want you. I told my friends, I was like, dude, I'm doing a streaming thing with Keemstar. You know what they said? Who the fuck is Keemstar?
That happens more often than not. That does happen.
But like, I thought about it. I was like, I'm not gonna. Can you imagine if I tell my dad what the fucking show I'm on is? I'm not gonna tell him that shit because he will go in the chat and say, mijo, Mijo, oi, paisa. You're like, hey,
Something like that.
You know how your name is this? I like how it's spelled. Your mom was the one that decided on the first name, by the way. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude. Fuck no. I'm not gonna
I
do that
see
shit.
you forgot your social security number.
Yeah.
I found you on YouTube to share it with you. Yeah, weird shit like that, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna get out of your hair. I just wanted to fucking come and apologize for fucking up your redirect, dog.
No worries.
You still
dog.
got the people. It was just 2 minutes late.
We still got him. No worries.
We got them. They've got the people, the best people.
The best
I've
people.
talked to these people.
They're
They
nuts.
know.
They're nuts people. We like them.
They're crazy. They like to bust nuts online.
Did you know nuts backwards is stun? And that's because Albert was stunning tonight. Why can't he have Riz? Where is it? Where is it? Where is his Riz?
He's nervous, bro. I feel like he's just really, really shy, and he doesn't want to admit that he's just really, really fucking shy. And I'm like, break the fuck out of it, though.
He's like, he's shy only with women. But like another dude, he's like, I'm on business. I'm a pimp. Fuck you, mama. I'll bench 350 right now. And
Did you see the diabolical shit I said to Grim?
no, what? It was the last.
I left
like, 10
him
minutes.
the dirtiest, nastiest voice note that I've ever given anybody. I said he was like looking thick, and I wanted to put my hands in his curly hair while I hit it from the back. I said some crazy shit.
I've told Grim that I want to like. I said I'll go get a perm on my pubes so I can Velcro stitch that mouth shut. When I
Okay,
fuck
so
it.
that's pretty gay
Yeah.
too. There we
Yeah,
go.
see?
Yeah, all right.
You know,
so
his
he's heard
beard-
it. He's heard it before.
Yeah. Well, I told him that privately,
with it.
just on a one-on-one call, not even for content, just for him to know.
I did it for money. I did it for money. But whatever, man. Fucking enjoy your show. I'm gonna go fucking scare the neighbors.
Hell yeah. Be safe. Be square. Smoke weed.
I will. Bye-bye.
There he goes, chat. There he goes. We're doing a little bit of an introduction about the drama happening in the universe and what people are saying. Look, my point on this is, if you're about it, be about it. If you're about it, be about it. That's all. That's all I'm saying. You know, I should be able to name the restaurants around any host area that I know. I should, and I should expect no recompense. I should expect no one to be upset at me because I'm saying, you know, like, oh, you know, maybe it's a bad example, but I'm gonna use it. You know, Keemstar lives like 1 mile away from the only Shoney's in the tri-state area. You know, he's 1 mile away. And you just put two and two together from that point, right? You're like, well, 1 mile away, and Keemstar has like a fucking ranch on this, you know, this area of land, blah, blah, probably it's this one. Right? Like, that should be the expected outcome from protecting this behavior. It's like, well, okay, I guess it wasn't like a dox of his house. It was a dox of like the only Sonic in the area. And, you know, you put two and two together that, you know, he said before he lives on a single highway, no one's around him. Okay. And there's like an abandoned house. If there's an abandoned house across the street that he references all the time and has filmed inside of, let's just look for abandoned houses across this highway that's near. It's fucking dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's stupid. You shouldn't be like justifying it, saying like, well, it was only this. Sure, you know. And if I left a fucking kitchen fire unattended and I burned down an apartment complex and killed 7 families, well, I was, you know, really what happened was I just left the fucking kitchen on. Like I left the stove on. Isn't that like the same concept? And I see like Keem, Boogie, Tina, etc. have their addresses all public anyways. Not everyone though. Not everyone has their fucking public like addresses. I'm not a dumb guy. I imagine it's such an easy fucking way to say like, oh well, if I listen to LolCow Cafe often enough, that I'm able to make connections between this host and they made a reference to going to this restaurant and it's across the street from a Ross and I know they live in this state because they mentioned it before and I start like, okay, but I get like a viewer being a fucking dickhead and like doing that shit, but to be a person in the community and pushing that content as if it's like totally normalized, like, oh, you guys know what to do, my seamen. Hey, my little seamen out there. You guys can do this. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything, but if you guys do this, I mean, you guys do this, right? I'm only looking for some type of fucking representation of normalcy, right? If you are the leader of the pack, of the wolf pack, the pirates, whatever it is, you should fucking be out there and be like, look, I don't think you should do this. I think it's bad. I work with the guy. Don't engage in this behavior. I'm not saying punish them. I'm not saying like, oh, your community's bad, so you deserve to have to do like 50 push-ups on stream. Or, oh, we're going to cut your pay by this percentage or something. Or, oh, you're going to have to pay the person affected. No. Just like be a good person and say, hey, that stuff's bad. My community members, that stuff is not okay. I don't agree with it. We shouldn't do it. But instead, you're doubling down with shit like, you don't want to meet my family. Well, I live 20 minutes away. Like, fuck, dude. Fuck. How does the conversation start if you're going to double down and say, like, I live 20 minutes away. You don't know what my family will do. Come on. We've had a number of these events. All right? And again, I don't hate people. Like most people, I don't hate. I hate like bad people. This is just like internet drama. But what is kind of fucked is not disincentivizing it from your community. That's it. That's all it is. That's all I'm looking for. That'd be a nice little fucking compensation. Is make a post. Also, I see. Not in the LCU, right? Yeah, you joined the LCU again. Sorry, Huge Ass. If she joins the LCU again, why doesn't she just like leave one post on her YouTube or Twitter or something? Hey, I know in the past we had some issues with this guy community. We don't have any issues. We're coworkers. We're trying to make it nice. We're trying to be cordial. Just do the post. Make some comment about it. But don't come back into the universe, hop into a stream, get fucking drunk, and start yelling shit like, I live 20 minutes away from you. I know where you live in this state. That's kind of cringe. The host signed NDA at Fat Camp. We shouldn't know any of that shit that happened off camera. True. I didn't sign an NDA at Fat Camp. I didn't go to Fat Camp. But speaking about holding people accountable, people engaging in some weird behaviors. Let's see if I can get this on here. Bam! Oh, that is much larger than I want it to be. Chat smaller. This over here. We're going to make their little chat go away. So now I should be able to. We're going to react to LolCow Live today. Shout out to Nail Slammer, or, at Slam Nails for this super chat right here. Let's give it a listen. Let's see what happened today. What's something I want to talk about.
You did
Slam
wrong
Nails
too.
Super chatted $19.99. Pops Zyla. Thanks for doing it now and not in 6 years like Tommy. 100
see?
emojis.
Exactly.
100
These
emojis.
commentary motherfuckers got no balls until there's a
is that
window to
where
fucking
you're
hang
going?
them.
Oh, wait. You think I'm doing... Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Do you think I'm just doing this because of Tommy? That's crazy.
Don't care. I'm saying you should have did 6 fucking months
Answer the
ago.
question.
I don't like the don't care. It was a direct question. It should have been answered.
Tommy should have did it 8 years ago.
Wait. Answer the question. Do you think I'm doing this because of Tommy?
No.
That's
I
not
think
what you
you're
said.
doing
That's
this-
not what I got told you said.
Fucking stop listening to everybody else.
That's why I'm asking the questions, to find out.
You're over here bringing up shit other people
doing
said,
what I'm
other
supposed-
people said, other people said.
Hey!
Guess what, Xylee?
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
I think
I'm
you should have
doing what
brought
I'm
this shit up
supposed to do.
when
I'm
it
doing
fucking
what I'm
happened.
supposed to
The
do.
same with
I'm
Tommy.
doing what I'm supposed to do.
Tommy,
I'm doing
Tommy
what
spent-
I'm supposed to do. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and ask you the questions because I don't know. I wasn't there to
We
hear
heard
it,
you
so I
say
have
I'm
to
doing
ask
what
you
you're
the
supposed to
question.
do.
Now, some people were upset that Xylee just started repeating herself multiple times over and over again. They were like, oh, that's childish. Oh, that's unbecoming. But in reality, a lot of the times when talking to Billy, it seems like he'll just say a different line of dialogue unrelated to the path of the conversation it was going, and it's going to ignore whatever point you were trying to make. No hate to Billy. A little disdain, maybe, but not hate. Xylee wanted to make sure this is the point that was understood. This is the question she had. Let's make sure this is the conversation.
Multiple times.
But you gotta
let me finish
say
what
it.
I was
I'm gonna
trying to say when you talked
okay.
over me.
Yeah, sure, go.
Tommy spent 8 years being my friend, and then when it was opportune for him to say I was a snake, he called me a snake. That's multiple years where he went out of his way to wish me a Merry Christmas. Multiple years where he went out of his way to invite me on his show, to pat me on the back, to be a friend. And then 8 years later, I'm a snake. Okay.
And you know what?
6 months ago, Xylee, you should have
didn't
stood up
even-
for yourself. You
And you
couldn't,
know-
so we got through it together. And because I didn't have your back better, because I didn't do it your way now, the way you couldn't do then, I'm a snake? Fuck that.
Let's talk about it, chat. I don't know where my mouse is. Here's my mouse. Let's put this back. Bam. And you guys get back here, and I come back up here. Little guy, little hoppity hoppity hop. Right there. I like right there. I don't know why Billy's point here was that it took 6 months for her to bring this up. It took her 6 months for it to be brought up publicly. But we've seen Xylie's been pushing this conversation for the entirety of the 6 months behind the scenes, and it would come up, and you guys would see a little bit of it, little fucking tinkling, little sprinkling of her issues with Billy the Fridge for months before she got kicked off of Rewind, right before she got put onto Reapers. She has been mentioning these points, but only publicly did she go out and give like an actual statement about her opinions on this recently, which I don't hate her for. It's good. It's her content. It's her opinion. What is Reapers if not like her opinion on what's happening in the universe? Now, obviously, she should voice it. What am I doing today? I'm voicing my opinion. I'm not even involved, dude. I'm talking shit from outside the club. Now, I've been on a number of calls after Rewind and after Reapers and so on, and I've listened into these two talk about shit that they are complaining about now for months. Right? I'm not going to tell you exactly what was said behind the scenes. It doesn't seem like they want to directly mention the points. But when Xylie says Billy's a different person behind the scenes, I would agree. It's never this. It's never this like railroad of Xylie's opinion. I'm going to hold you to my, the commentary community fucking, they're snaky, blah, blah, blah. No. He tends to be a little bit more agreeable about like, you know what? I could have done this differently. Yeah, when the hate was going towards Xylie, I kind of, pushed into it because it made content. I liked it. But on screen, it's like, no, you're the bitch, Xylie. You're the one being a bitch right now. You're doing all this bad shit. It's fucked. And I see probably Cruncher saying, I take no sides in today's debate. It's hard. It's hard to take a side from a viewer's perspective, I think. Right? Xylie has every right to give her take whenever she wants to. She wants to talk about this for the next fucking month. It's her prerogative, dude. It's her show. It's her stream. This weird... Another point that was made during live that I'm sure if you guys watched was when Xylie was trying to present her opinion, she said, well, Billy, leave for a bit. I'm gonna push this narrative that I'm building. If you want to respond to it. But I want to make sure that it's clarified to my audience the way it should be. The way she has structured it. She doesn't want to be railroaded off into another direction. She doesn't want to be obfuscated off of the point she's making. She wants to just push that opinion and then, hey, come up and talk your shit after. And it seemed like Billy was like, oh, yeah, sure, whatever. But then, like she was saying, he went off into another VC and started complaining about it, and people were asking him questions, and he was answering them. I have no fault against Billy for answering those questions. It seems like Xylie did. Because Xylie was like, well, if you didn't care so much, why were you complaining and why were you crying? Duh. I expect him to do so. He's a content creator in a community that's looking to engage with these content creators, and if he's gonna answer, he's gonna answer. That's fair. Both sides were totally fair in explaining themselves however the fuck they want to. Right? Usually I'm a big Xylie lady. You know, I like Xylie. Xylie's my gal. But that take was weird. When you guys join in the Discord, you expect to hear this shit, right? You expect to hear these people talk about the things happening to them during the fucking streams, during the LCU side shows, right? People were talking about me doing cocaine on stream. You know, people were like, Tech was doing coke. Am I going to be surprised? am I going to be... No, I'm not. Hold on. I think I might have a clip for those not sure about the cocaine incident.
Now, if you guys been living on a rock and no other show has played this, but shout out, thank you for the 10 gifted. And everybody that donates is going to also be donating to the music video that was created behind this. It's called Bump, Bump, Bump. Because my man TechProtect Yes, on LolCow Crypt. Now, let me tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen in chat, I want y'all to see this. My man hit that snow. He hit that snow. He got caught in 4K. Watch this. Watch this. On Wild. Watch this yesterday.
I don't feel every girl should do that. Like, they're different types of people, right? I don't think she would just punch you out of nowhere. Like, that's out of nowhere and wild, pun intended, to do, you know?
Let me tell y'all something. If I was listening to Exile speak for about 30 to 40 minutes with his boring ass, I'd probably hit one too. He was like this. That's cool. That's cool. We caught him in 4K.
You know what? It looks like I'm doing coke. Honest to God. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I like coke. I like cocaine. Don't do it. Don't recommend. All right, it's bad. Drug. Don't do drug. But it looked like I did cocaine. Unfortunately, it wasn't. It wasn't the snow blow. I'm just a fat fuck and was like, I have not eaten a meal in 3 hours. So I made a cup of ramen, and I was blowing. I was blowing on the ramen, on the noodles. Hey, if I had some, maybe. All right. But all I was doing was I made, you know what? It does sound like a sniff. And maybe I was just spicy. You know, maybe. That's all it was. We should have a dono goal for me to do a fucking line or something. I'm joking. TOS. I know. I get it. So, yeah, drug bad, says Mr. Goodman. I thought it was hilarious that someone pointed that out. By the way, there was another little piece of this. I'm gonna give it to you guys. I'm stealing the content from our boy, Yo Mama. When I say boy, I mean in a friendly way. All right, not like a steak via buff weave. Anyways, here we go.
Hey, yo. Yeah, we sending this one out to all the LCU mamas. Mamas. You know? As we proceed to give you what you need, we like it when TechProtect, bum. Yeah. Yo, mama, TechProtect. Talk to him, boy. Joffrey is my dad, and he made God a war, so I did a line. This was for nobody else. I did it to myself. I would do it again. Team gave me crib, and I'm boring as shit. Booster Gold couldn't help. I think Xylie's fine. I need to do a line. Please just give me one more. There is one thing that I need, and I need when Excel's around in TechProtect. Here's that sound, it goes bum. There is something that I need. Fix my glasses, please. When Excel's around in TechProtect, here's the sound, it goes bum. Excel is boring, yeah, and I need it. This is what I do. I do it with my crew, but I did it on stream. Keemstar didn't see, I went underneath. Let me sniff one more.
Certified banger.
Damn it, I got so fat. How did I get a chick with my little dick? I love the LCU, but I left it too. Joffrey, take me back, 'cause I wanna do haunted houses. When Excel's around in TechProtect, here's that sound, he goes bum. There is one thing that I need, someone like me. When Excel's around in TechProtect, here's that sound, he goes bum. Oh, hey. I just need one more. Baby, give it to me. Hey, bump one to me. give one to me. I'm on LCU, so you gotta give it to me. Chat going crazy. This is how it go, but these boys is being lazy every time they stream. I'ma tell y'all. This is how I do when I smoke, y'all. Do a little coke in the back, y'all. This is what we do when we dance, y'all. Y'all gon' get it. Give it to me, baby. I ain't lazy, but I'm about to give it crazy, yeah. Fire Africans, but they not African, yeah. Mama in his bitch, and he on pit, shit. The motherfucking greatest creator, yeah, yeah. This is how we do it when we do it, baby. I'm about to give it to you. Throw it up if you with Pit, bitch. Hey.
Chat, this is...
Bum, bum, bum. Baby, give me one more line. Just one more time. Baby, X us around and when TechProtect hit us, and it go bum, bum, bum. TechProtect deny. Just need one more line. One more line, TechProtect. Go, go. Oh, let me hear you go. Johnny goes bum, bum, bum. Talk to me.
Look, chat. Someone in the chat said, "I hate that I hate that I like it." Oh, Ready Red said, "I hate and like him, LMFAO." Dude. It's good. It's good content. You know what? I think it was Test or Xylee was doing like a tier list of the streamers on the LCU. God, your mama's growing on me real fucking quick. He really is. He pushes a type of content that is fun. It's engaging. It's something worth watching. Shadow Your Mama, thank you for the music video. I stole that shit on my stream. The Phase Tech dude. It's, you suck, Tech. Your monotone voice sucks. I don't like you. My name's Jay Machiavelli, and I have the most comments ever on your channels everywhere you go. I'm the biggest chatter. But I hate you. It's funny. I wouldn't stress about it being a protected beat. That's funny. You have to realize he loves busting balls. That's his ting. That's his ting, boys. Yeah, it's great. No hate to your mama. That shit was funny as fuck. Was I doing drugs? God. Anyways. So, where was I? I was talking about like fucking drama and shit. People fucking pushing people's buttons and talking shit in the community. We should be able to do that. Y'all want to make a claim that I was doing coke on stream? Fuck it. Dude, push that narrative. I'm here for it. We should all be here for it. Every host should be here for the banter. They should be willing to have these get ripped on fucking moments. Sure, dude, I'm a cokehead. Yeah, I have no talent. Jaffe, please take me back. It's great. You shouldn't hate the fact that people want to talk shit about you. If anything, it's adding more to your fucking dynamic. It's adding more to your stream. It's no longer like about you being some like individual personality, right? You're engaging with a network of people that together are pushing a narrative. Speaking about that, let me see if I can get the moment. It should be at 8 minutes 20. Here is another moment where I was like, this seems kind of strange for the universe. Let's pull this up. This is LolCow Live. This is the beginning of their stream.
They're watching live. That's what they're doing.
They're literally just watching live.
Their content is they're watching live, which I'm pretty sure they're
here.
not allowed to do. They're not allowed to freeboot our show.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome for the views to be watching
you know
us
what,
right
guys?
now.
You want to see it?
You're
You want
welcome.
to see it happen live? I'll show you, bro. I'll show you their fucking backend. I don't give a fuck. You want to see this, guys? Look, hey, look. What's up, Queens fans? We see you.
What's up?
We
West side,
see
bitch.
all fucking
West side.
300 of you. Hey, what's up? Bye. We'll see you on live right now. Bye. See you, bitch. Fuck you.
Fuck yeah. Hey, here's something else Mike does for them. Mike doesn't just fucking create the thumbnails, promote their show, do everything else. Mike calls me up this morning and says, I got an idea.
Mike
Let's
does
go
most
fuck
of
with
the fucking
Queens.
stunts.
It'll fucking make.
I had some opinions about it. I had some opinions about that moment. Should Queens have been able to go into a members only stream and just live stream what was happening onto their show? Maybe in some instances, yes. And I think in this instance, maybe as well. It's been a well-known fact that the hosts are able to do a members-only stream where they can talk about whatever the fuck they want, right? It's members only. It's their thing. So, even if it's like outside of their scheduled time, they are able to go members only. And that's what Queens did. Queens finished their stream, they sent over their viewers, and then they started a members only after that, right? So, everyone else was on LolCow Live, watching LolCow Live. They were members only. When they were complaining about Queens, they were like, oh, they're streaming on top of us. I can't believe they're streaming on top of us. Yeah, but it's a members only stream. Not everyone's going to be there. Right? And specifically, I'm pretty sure Keem, let me check the fucking announcements, because I'm pretty sure in the announcements it said, let's see, I don't want to misrepresent what Keemstar said. It's about the, let's see, not if you get called up to live, not the Xylee thing. Denmark's back in the LCU. There was a comment somewhere. I'm sure someone can find it or mention it to me. Send me a DM where it's like, yeah, you can tune into the streams and you can have them up if they're talking directly about you, right? If they're talking about you, you're able to react to what's happening. You should. And they were talking about how, oh, they're streaming over us. So when Live was talking about that, they were like, oh, look, Live's talking about us. Let's pull it up. I have no hate towards that. That's fine. That's totally okay. That's on par. That's on par with what the fucking standard is. See, Keem started once a week. Anytime you can do members only. Have they done a members only before this week? I don't think so. I think it's this is Monday. Or at least it was Monday for them, right? Shoot, solid. Go for it. In my opinion, I had no complaints. Rastov going in and ending their stream. That's a little fucked. Right? Am I wrong? Chat, what do you think? Let's do a poll, right? Classic TechProtect poll. Should Rastov was it okay for Rastov to end Queen's live stream? Question mark. Yes or no? Let me know, boys. By the way, it's Modelo Monday. I'm gonna have an alcohol thing for every day of the week. It's Modelo Monday. Any donations, I will drink some alcohol. I would appreciate it. Support my alcoholic problem. That'd be fantastic for me. I agree. Roving booster is best booster. I don't know what roving booster means. Booster's really good at going from show to show, annoying the ever-living fuck out of so many hosts, and I'm here for it. That's what he's good for. If anything, he's not. I don't fuck with Booster heavy, but he does piss a lot of people off. When Keem made him the manager of tests, what do we get? We got the fucking crash out of a century from Nightmare, probably his biggest crash out in months. Right? That led to the whole fucking going on Rewind and shitting on Billy for fucking an hour or so on. Whoa! America Forever, $1. Thank you so much, sir. We're gonna have to open another bottle. Modelo's for those with a fighting spirit. True. I'm fighting all types of shit, dog. High blood pressure, diabetes. Vixie's in waiting? No shot. No shot. Where's the Vixie? Vixie.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. Do you want to cam up? Well, I mean like virtual cam. Yeah. Let me switch scenes. Bam.
Hello.
Oh, holy shit!
How
The
you doing,
outfit, Vixie.
Yeah. It's new.
I can tell. I memorize all of them. I'm actually a gamer asylum alt. If you didn't know, this is actually a VTuber model.
Oh, I freaking knew it.
Yeah. We have the same build, you know.
Oh no, I don't think so.
You don't think we look the same? Here, let me adjust my camera.
Maybe it's because I see him with devil horns nowadays. It's just always there, you know.
I'm a little bit of a bad guy.
A little bit of a troublemaker.
You think so? I did coke on stream allegedly.
True. That's true.
True. Yeah. You hopped up because we were talking about some stuff. Is it any particular thing you wanted to speak your mind on?
Well, I did do a recent stream about Savage going IRL on Twiggy. I thought that was an interesting subject. And then I found out that LCU hosts are not supposed to talk about like fat camp stuff that happened. I thought that was really interesting too. And then I pointed out to everyone watching that, since I'm not an LCU host, I don't have those rules. So, it is. I'm considering going back and checking on some things around fat camp.
Yeah, you know what? I had left the universe before Savage came back. So I was not privy to these conversations about what is, a conversation and what is not a conversation to have. But afterwards, during that stream, every host knew after that, hey, motherfuckers, this is the agreed contract. Don't fuck me over. So,
Yeah.
By the way, thank you, Bellatrix. $5 for Modelo time. Look, I also have a little bit of concern about the Savage thing. Now, I can't talk about the fat camp incidents.
Right.
Or how many there were. There was apparently a number. But what I can say is that her behavior on her own channel is deplorable. It's shit that I don't fuck with. I wouldn't fuck with it for someone outside the universe. I wouldn't fuck with it for someone inside the universe. I don't want that to be like an understood, normal, complacent behavior for people around here. Your issue with Gamers Asylum and that whole weird shit was because allegedly there was some doxing material, right? That's like one of the biggest issues with that creep, that guy, that dude.
Yeah, he does like using that word. Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't like hearing it when it was happening to you, and you're not even in the fucking LCU. Me and you have no ties. Not a single connection.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's still bullshit. And I still told him about that bullshit on a couple streams. I was like, motherfucker, you're weird. You're you're gross. So my goal in this whole thing, because if you watch the stream where she hopped in to have the conversation with Twiggy, I popped in because I wanted to voice my concerns. Some people with potential connections to her community were contacting people IRL with me, trying to get more information. Right. And someone had showed me screenshots of messages where people with a pirate flag emoji in their username was like, we know TechProtect is this tall. He says his middle name is this. We know his first name is this. He lives in this area. He moved here. He lives with this guy. It looked like the beginnings of like, A-logging bullshit. Right?
Yeah.
So obviously we didn't get to have the conversation. She was a little too intoxicated. She got kicked by Josh. She got kicked by Denmark. Nothing was going to be fixed that stream.
Yeah.
What did you cover on your stream about this stuff?
Well, I kind of wanted to give my opinion on the fact that, because people were saying, is that going IRL? Is that not doxing? Like, what did she do wrong? And I wanted to give my opinion on it because I really did think that it was going IRL, like 100%. Like the things that she was saying about the places he frequented, like she might not have said where he lived and everything, if she even knows that. But even the information was enough for it to be considered going IRL. And then all the threats as well throughout, like the hinting at stuff too, right? Like saying, oh, be careful here and there was like so much during that stream. So yeah. And I kind of understand if Twiggy were to be afraid because, of the things that she has done in the past, specifically on her channel. That is something to be afraid of. If you live in the US and a lot of information is public, and I would not blame anybody to be afraid of that. And that's, shady stuff.
And to comment on one of my only two pay pigs, Huge Ass is saying, and that's directly Savage's fault. How, right? He says, I'm a fan of Xylee. If I go murder someone, is it Xylee's fault? That's not my opinion here.
Right.
I'm not saying that it's we should blame Savage for how bad her community is. No. Mm-hmm. That is an unreasonable expectation to have for the people that follow you. What I am saying is you should probably condemn the behavior if it's coming from your community. You should probably say, that's bad shit. We don't fuck with that bad shit. You can have a number of fans. You don't have to like all your fans, right? There's some people in my chat who have followed me for a long time who do some fuck shit, right? Ricky, Ricky's my 13th subscriber ever. Ricky kind of fucks around and he finds out and he gets punished and shit. But if he does a bad thing, that's on Ricky, dog. I'm not gonna be like, he's my fan and I support. No, like Ricky, don't do fuck shit, Ricky.
Okay, I go a little bit further though, because would you not say that Savage has fostered that type of community though, to a degree? Because
she has a past of going IRL and showing up at people's front doors and shit.
people like that. People like go to watch her for that type of content, for that type of attitude, for that kind of trash talking, and they're up for it, you know? So.
Yeah. And yeah, Hugh Just says 100%. She should make it clear that she does not want that kind of stuff. That's all I'm saying. That is my only claim here for what Savage, like as a prescription. That's it. I just want to see that Savage makes a clear statement about, hey, fuck that. Don't harass people. I don't support
100%.
it. That's it. I'm not telling her to go back and pay some type of fucking compensation to Twiggy. Oh, I'm sorry you can't go to Sonic no more. Here's $1,000. No, fuck. That's fucking.
Yeah, some level of accountability. Yeah, some level.
Just tell your audience.
Yeah, basic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now, I'm not too familiar with the crossover between the LCU and your communities, but I assume it's not that high. Maybe 20%.
It's hard to tell because I did make that YouTube channel a drama commentary only because I have been doing this for 10 years in the gaming side of things. So that transition from gaming to drama commentary was rough because my gaming people did not want anything to do with it, most of them. So the crossover is currently quite large because a big percentage of the people that watch me now for the drama are from the LCU. Because of the Becky stuff, right? So I did get a big boost at the time from the Becky content on her channel. I will not deny that.
Yeah. So even though you're not directly involved with the LCU, if you are saying it's that high, I see what you're talking about for this, like going back and reviewing what happened in Fat Camp, because I imagine your audience would want to hear your perspective on it. But here's a question. This is more like a meta conversation. Have you ever had plans of joining the LCU? And do you think if you did, would this type of like video or live stream screw you over in any way?
It wouldn't, right? Because stuff that we do on our own channels have absolutely no consequence to what we do in the LCU from what Savage is saying. Like, things that I did months ago, doesn't matter. It's like I am a whole new person once I go into the LCU, right? That's the logic? She didn't get any... Did she feel any consequences for the stuff that she did on that stream? I haven't seen it.
No.
Did she feel anything? Right.
No.
Okay, so I shouldn't have to worry either, right? I mean, I'm not Savage, sure, but rules apply to everyone, right?
Well, allegedly, right? My chat is throwing some hate, right? She don't owe no one shit, says Beavis Demise.
Yeah.
Owing is a weird term, right? Owing means that there was some type of debt made, that you have caused some type of damage and you're trying to repay it. You know what? I will say she did cause damage. For sure, she caused damage. Her insinuating about this type of behavior as a content creator kind of moves an audience. It kind of makes them feel a certain type of way. And here's Twiggy hopping in.
Hello.
But yeah, having this conversation publicly about
Huh? Twiggy, get me an anchor on my name, please. Oh, I have to put it myself, don't I?
She wants to be a seaman.
She's a seaman. That's actually what I was coming in for.
I'm part of the seaman for sure.
I watched the iVixie coverage. Only time I'll ever admit to watching a VTuber.
I
you can always come back to it.
I watch Burnt Peanut every day. Anyways, what I do want to say is it is like she caused some type of drama, right? She caused a conversation with her community where she is the leader of that space, and it negatively impacted someone else. To say like, oh, she doesn't owe anyone shit. Motherfucker, technically not. But like, if you're a decent human being and you know that you're causing someone strife, fucking you owe an apology. In my version of morality, in my view.
Then again, I don't think she ever claimed to be a decent human being, though, right? That's not exactly what she's all about.
The goal was to cause strife. The goal is intimidation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like as I said to Tech, right? As Tech said, though, there's just so many. In that stream, there were so many hints at threatening you. There were so many times where she said, "Oh, you don't want smoke up your ass," or "You should be careful with what you're saying." Like there were so many of those instances. It was just
by design, though, because I'm not gonna lie. Like when she came in, I got so excited, but I had to. Like if you go back and watch the stream, it looks like I'm about to fold. right? So I can give her a sense, like, I wanted her to feel like she's in control so she can drop her guard down so I can just go in and get the...
I've noticed those games you play. Yeah, I've noticed.
I'll never do anything like that. I'm trying to get Yo Mama to come after me right now. That's what I want.
Wait,
I want
why?
Yo Mama to come
What's
after
he doing?
me. Yeah.
What's he fucking with?
Nothing. He just goes into all these shows and talks shit, right? He has shit to talk about everybody. The only shit he had to talk about on Ozzy was that Breadstick has a shitty camera, bro. Like, come at me with some real shit, bro. Like,
Start doing coke
I
on
honestly, yeah, you could do that. Or, yeah, you went quite hard at Savage, though. I'm kind of surprised he didn't go hard at you, because he is a big defender of Savage, like, to a point where I don't understand what's going on. Like, I actually like Yo Mama, right? I think he's super entertaining. And I think that sometimes he stands on the right side of the moral compass, right? But, like, yeah, this side... Man, I don't know about that. But, yeah, I don't understand why he's not going at you for the Savage stuff.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. Don't you think so, Tech?
For Yo Mama?
Yeah.
I think you don't pull enough of an audience for him to care. And that's
he was in Wild.
Yeah.
Trying to get a rise out of Wonder Woman, bro.
Because I was talking about a Wild stream and I had 1,000 concurrent viewers. All right? That's why. If Wonder Woman wasn't involved with drama, there'd be no fucking sense in talking about that bitch. He is... Oh, I almost said a bad word. I'm not going to say that. He likes to... How do I say this nicely? A ladder. You know, there's rungs on a ladder. All right. I almost said, like, you know, going from tree to tree, but that would have been racist. And I'm not trying to be... that's just the first thought that came to my head, but it's not because he's not... Anyways, he's a black guy. What I'm saying is he likes to climb the ladder of content. Okay?
Yes.
He wants to go from branch to branch to a higher and higher tree, is what I was going to say. And so when I had 1,000 current viewers, of course he's gonna be like, you saw him do coke on his stream, because 1,000 people recently are fresh with that fucking material. He doesn't give a fuck about Ozzy. He doesn't give a fuck about Chubbies. He talked about Chubbies for a little bit when they were on A circuit. They went B circuit, started getting 90 viewers, and he's like, I don't give a fuck. I think they had 36 viewers today. You see what he does? He doesn't talk about Nightmare anymore. You know why? Because Tess is pulling like 60 concurrents.
I mean, but he was talking about Nightmare based off of stuff that happened on my stream.
Yeah, because
right?
your stream got
everything he's been talking about has come from he's talked about everybody involved.
Yep.
Yeah.
He ain't talking about me. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I think Yo Mama might be scared of me.
I don't know what's happening, because Aussie might not be big, but that stream was. Yeah. That stream was. That would have been enough for him to talk about, Twiggy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I agree. I agree. I think he's scared.
I don't know if he's scared.
He's scared.
Someone says, "Is this stream a huge iVixie ad?"
I don't know what's up with that. Like,
I don't think so. I fuck with iVixie, dude. She's not a fucking host. She can talk about whatever the fuck she wants, dude. I think we've had YouTubers come on here before on LCU streams and say, "Yeah, you can find me here." Fuck, I was given permission.
I was supposed to have fucking Gitchy on tonight, bro, but she ghosted me. She was supposed to talk about Wonder Woman being racist. Tomorrow we're talking about how Sweet Tea might be on some things.
Dude, the fentanyl. I fuck with fentanyl.
No, Breadstick. Apparently Breadstick like has something, because he used to do meth.
Yeah.
And like he used to sell drugs, so he knows like all these different tells and like all this different stuff, and like he has like a full expose ready. I don't know what he's talking about. I like Sweet Tea, right? That being said, I got no reason not to do that stream, right?
I mean, sounds fun to me.
She's talked shit about me. She's not a part of my alliance, right? If you're not part of the alliance, I'm going to talk about you.
I hear you.
It's that simple.
Now, would someone who's a meth head, if you want to tune into the stream real quick, would they be able to dance this good?
The fucking you guys
meth
fighting
are the
for
best
your
dancers.
jobs.
Are you sure?
I just want to play this goddamn song.
Yeah, look at that.
All right, let's get it.
Can you see me all right?
Yeah,
what's up with the arm coverings, right?
She likes that.
No, she has a paralyzed arm from like getting an infection that caused it to like eat away out of the muscles in her arms and shit.
Yeah.
So her hands
What's
don't work.
the cause of that?
I think she got an injury and was like.
It was an infection, but where'd the infection? I mean,
Oh, is it a track mark
just
infection?
asking questions.
I'm just asking questions.
No, I don't know. I just have some questions.
My truth plays on the look like a little kid's. My truth loves
Poor dog.
Like when a dog joins in. Man.
That floor is clean, bro.
There's a lot of underwear in this in this shot.
There is.
Your truth stinks like shit. My truth. Gotta seize a dude. Your truth needs a tease a dude. My truth is like supersize. Your truth look like tooth.
I feel like if there was a caption here that says like, "What would you do for $20?" Like it would fit, you know.
I feel like there's some people in the LCU who would do a lot for $20. All right. Yeah, we used to have this thing where I live, right? Especially like when I was in like, you know, right after I got out of high school, right? There's all these chicks I knew from high school. I knew 100% that if I wanted to head, all I got to do is buy them a cookout tray. Cookout's a burger joint we have here. Like, that's all it took, bro.
Be careful. Cookout being a local area, you're doxing yourself, Twiggy. That's the narrative, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You took the bait.
I'm Googling right now.
I show up, I call in, right? I'm a contractor. I'm not an employee by anybody. I'm a fucking contractor, bro. I don't work at a set place.
Anyways, the savage controversy. My opinion has always been she should have some type of statement. Now she's back in the universe. Just drop a fucking statement somewhere and be like, yeah, I don't condone it anymore. Don't do it. Look, pirates, we're not here to fucking do this in this universe, right? If it's outside, if she starts beefing with some fucking like Christian Mingles fucking like catfish dude on her channel, fuck it, dude. I think it's bad.
Don't care about it.
But fuck out of my area with that shit. It seems like you're the only host that's able to get away with it, and that seems kind of cringe.
You'd have no power if you didn't like, you know, incite your crazy viewers. Like if it wasn't for your viewers, you would have no power, right? But the thing about this situation is you only have as much power as the person you're going after gives you. So I'm taking away all your power. All right, you already thought you were untouchable. Every host who's been at you since I've been back, every single one of them was told to stand down. I've been told, you know, probably not the best idea to keep going on, right?
Yep.
But I proved that, you know, you're not untouchable. All right? You can talk your shit. Eventually somebody's going to lick you right back. All right? I don't even think I'm the one that's going to, you know, be that person. Right? I think it's going to be somebody, you know, completely unforeseen. Like who knows who it's going to be, right? But now that little bit of weakness is shown. All right? We dropped the veil. The curtain's been open. All right? Now everybody knows this is a character. You ain't that tough. You're not tough at all.
I applaud you for that because you're actually one of the hosts that lives closer. Apparently, I didn't know this, but now I found out. You know,
no,
so
she's got all my shit. She can say she don't, but I know she does, and she's had it.
It is kind of a base move because she on your stream was like, "I only live 20 miles away from you, Twiggy. You're talking a lot of shit for someone who lives 20 miles away from me."
Yeah,
that's
well. The difference is every bit of information that I've given her, that shit ain't accurate, bro. Like I don't live in the town she says I live in. That's where it says I live, like, if you Google shit. I don't live there.
The mind games never cease with Mr. Twiggy.
The red Jeep was great, too.
The red Jeep was perfect. The red Jeep was perfect, because that wasn't planned. All right, she saw the Jeep in the Discord and was like, I seen your red Jeep passing by my house. Savage, I will make a bet with you right now. Like, I will bet everything in my bank account, that shit won't make it to your house. That shit won't even make it. That shit is for off-road use only. That shit can't even run for 30 minutes without fucking overheating. That shit ain't going anywhere. That shit's engine's fucked.
I like when you ask her for proof.
Yeah, I have 2 red Jeeps too. So like, which one was it? Because it like
true.
Yeah.
So you were saying the person that's probably gonna get her or like move this in a different direction because it probably won't be you. No offense, Twiggy. Mm-hmm. You hold
it won't be.
Very little power when it comes to like
very little.
the LCU. But you know who did talk about Savage today? It was Rastov. Rastov, the community manager. Rastov, the main host of LolCow Live.
My best creation.
The showrunner of the biggest show in the universe was like, I'm tired of this shit. Fuck you. You're a bitch. Fuck off. That's crazy.
Shut down her stream.
I know. And you know, I asked the audience and the majority of them said it was not okay for them to shut down the stream. But it
I don't
was
care.
funny.
It was funny. And like you can say, biggest player, right? But the thing is, like, I just want it to be known to everybody here, all right? None of this shit would have happened without me. I saved the LCU. My name before I changed it to restraining order was savior of the LCU. Now my name in the Discord is restraining order. Because that bitch threatened me with a restraining order.
That's fucking hilarious.
She's like, I know you're gonna go to the law. I know you're gonna go to the law. Bitch threatens a restraining order when she doesn't get a dub.
I like that she was saying at first, she was saying that you should go to police, and then at the end she was saying that she was gonna go to police. I was like, what?
Now, I'm looking forward to where this goes. It seems like the conversation will not be involving the stuff that happened in Fat Camp. Fuck it. It's not even a necessity at this point to criticize what this person's doing. I think at this point, that shit that's happened in the past couple months is enough to fucking bury the shitty behaviors this person is engaged in everywhere. Her personal channel, on the LCU. I think she bullied the fuck out of Gidgey and got her out of a job. I think one of the biggest motivations why Gidgey left.
I know for a fact that one of the reasons that like Gidgey,
By the way,
Gidgey
chat,
was
any
having
money and
some
I
of
drink.
the issues she was having. He's muted, so I don't want to.
No, you're good. I just told him. I told him to give me money for alcohol. That's all I said. That's
But yeah, like Gidgey, I've talked about it. Like Gidgey messaged me during all of that and was like, "Please be careful. Like I don't want to see anything happen to you, and I enjoy watching your show." Like Gidgey would not. There was a time where Gidgey called Savage called into one of their streams on Rebel, and Cat Lady and Savage were going at it. Gidgey kept her mouth shut because she knows. Like she's been following Savage for a while. She knows how real this shit is.
Right.
So of course, yeah, I would have acted the same way if I didn't. Like me months ago and me now. There's a reason that this shit's coming out now. I've been pushed. I've had this shit just sitting on me for like I mean you could call it pressure or whatever, right? But I knew that there were certain people I had to tiptoe around. All right, there were certain people I couldn't talk about. But yeah, there's shit talking everybody. I'm watching people who are my friends get negative consequences for talking about shit that they should be able to talk about. And on top of all of that, with any future live events, I think if somebody has a fuck up, I think it should be made. I think a spectacle should be made out of it, because then that keeps you doing something from doing something stupid, right? Like, that's just my personal opinion. Because
Honestly, isn't that the premise of the LCU as well? If you do something stupid, like make sure to make content out of it. Like I don't understand why it would be different with certain hosts.
Yes, but I think that like if you're gonna do something stupid in front of people, you should expect for them to talk about it, right? I don't care that it wasn't on camera, right? That none of that matters to me. And I know there were certain rules, whatever. I was told to leak this shit, so I leaked it. That's how it all started. Okay, I've never leaked something that either I wasn't told to leak or it completely invalidated something like somebody's narrative they were trying to go with. I'm not just gonna leak stuff for personal gain. Trust me, if I did, my show would be talked about. Okay, it would be talked about. It'd be a big spectacle. Okay, I'd be going after everybody. But no, I'm not gonna just leak shit to leak shit. But at this point, nobody can talk about you. Nobody can even talk negatively about you. You can talk shit about everybody. The minute somebody comes after you, it's a problem.
Yeah, and that seems a little unwieldy as like a business practice, right? This entire fucking LCU is about drama, right? It's about the bullshit that we fucking spew at each other and the dumb shit we do and people trying to hold us accountable, right? Booster fucking leaving every fucking show he's ever been on and being like, I quit, I'm gone, I'm dead, I want money, I'm fucking homeless, whatever the fuck it is, right? I live with my mom. You make fun of it.
My favorite.
Yeah, you make fun of it, and you know what? For someone who's not getting paid yet, he's taking it on the chin, right? Someone who's making the most amount of money, Savage, outside of the actual live show, you take it on the chin like a bitch, dude. You're not letting the semen hit your face. You're fucking ducking and diving the semen.
Well, she has the most to lose.
Does she?
Which is why she reacted the way she did. I'm not gonna act like the timing was, purposeful, like I went after her when she had the most to lose, but it was a convenient coincidence.
What's your take, Vixie? Do you think Savage has a lot to lose? Because it seems like she flexes the fact that she could do anything on her own channel and be as successful, right? Do you think that's true?
Then why is she here?
Well, that's the
I
question.
mean, yeah, then what? Yeah, exactly. No, I don't, she probably wouldn't admit to it, but she definitely came back. And she sort of took the bow, didn't she? Because all of a sudden she's friends with Tina. There's a lot of things that she was willing to do to come back to the LCU. So I don't think she can say that she would have the same success over there.
And it's all stuff she said she'd never do. She'd never come back to the LCU. She'd never work with Tina, She said she'd never come back to the LCU if I was working here. It's funny that she's not the only person who's had that stipulation, right? But why do these people have these stipulations? It's not because I came out and lied about them. You can call me a snake all you want, but I've never dropped anything that wasn't reality.
Yeah, I mean the two moments where you had leaked information, right? Where both things was requested of you, right? The Wonder Woman drama, the first time you ever talked about it was because someone was like, "You should talk about it."
Same night.
Yep, same night. And
Both were the same night, but I'm talking about the Wings video, right? The Wings video that was, we recovered it.
Yep.
And then I wasn't the one who played it on live stream. I was given the option. Do I want to play this video of Wings on Ozzy, or do I want it to be played on live, right? Well, what does that shit have to do with Ozzy? Yeah, I could have made money off of it, especially being at Fat Camp and having this exclusive footage. Or I can put it on the show where it's actually relevant. And at that point, I just turned it over, and whatever happens after that, it's beyond my control.
Yeah,
but it's out there now.
I've been given a little bit of heat in the past, right? Because me and you, when you went on your villain arc, I was publicly against it. I was like, this fucking guy, get him out of here, fuck it. But we've had conversations about like, this is content.
I don't hold grudges.
It was like, well, no, we had multiple calls before that happened, right? Where you're like, this is the direction I want to go, Tech. I think this is fucking favorable. And I was like, I don't know. But you said, nah, this is the real me. I'm going forward. I was like, fuck it. That's the narrative. Let's do the fucking narrative. I'm down.
I'm sadistic, dog. That ain't even fake. I can be. I like revenge. All right. It can be fun.
Best category on the hub.
But I can't find that shit on the hub. I have to look other places. But to move on from that, no. But I'm not gonna go after anybody who I don't think deserves it. All right. I've never actually watched the show Dexter, but my wife has. And that whole time I was going through that whole villain thing, people are like, "Oh, he's the LCU's Dexter and all this stuff." But like, I get it, right? The dude has a code or whatever. Like, he only murders people who deserve it, I guess. Like, I relate to that. So don't deserve it. All right, because I'll fuck you.
I like that.
That's funny.
No, but legit, I am evil. Like, I don't want to deny that.
Yeah. For the one hardworking cat in the chat, how is her current doxing 6 months ago beef? Because the doxing was 2 months ago. The drama was about 2 months ago on her personal channel. And again, Twiggy's position on this may be different than mine. I've stated my only position here is just denounce it. Just be a leader of the community.
I just want an apology
and denounce it.
I'll end. I won't talk about it anymore.
Is that real?
I mean, yeah, I can't eat Arby's anymore, but I won't.
Wow.
Oh no! I just went to Super Chat and my payment was declined. Sorry, Tech.
No worries.
Don't know what's going on there. My new credit card I got just for this isn't working. I guess I maxed it out on Super Chats already.
Yeah, Twiggy's been my biggest supporter for the past 3 streams. Not unironically.
You're the only show I've ever spent $100 on.
I appreciate
not
it.
kidding.
It's keeping me alive, dude. Oh, you should see my report card right now. Chat, I've made. It says $8. I made $8 today, boys. Shout out to me.
I'd help you out if I could. I would.
worries.
But the thing is, right? Like, Me and you are both in a very fortunate situation compared to. Sorry to like come out and hijack the show, Ivixia. I wanted to talk to you too, but just give me a sec. We're both in a very fortunate position where like no matter how much this show makes, we're still gonna put on the same show, right? Now we both will do the whole e-begging thing, but it's not the same because we're clearly doing this stuff mostly ironically until our show's actually about to get shut down.
Well,
but
look, my financial situation is it's different, I would like the show to do better so I can quit the other jobs. All right. I would like to put all my attention to this. I would like to produce shows that used to be like Madhouse. Madhouse was a hard production to do. It took 5 hours sometimes to give like an hour and a half of content. Right? It took the majority of the day. And that was not related to also being on top of whatever the fuck is happening in the LCU. Being an LCU host essentially is a fucking full-time gig, right? Or you're cramming 24 hours of content into 2 hours of your day by reaching out to so many different people, being like, give me an update here, give me an update here, give me an update here. It's fucked. Right now, I'm spending at least 3 hours on 4 separate fucking YouTube channels each. Like that's 12 hours of my day managing other people's shit, and then I have to come and do this shit, which I wish I could do a better job at. I know a lot of people in my chat say, low quality. This pussy fucking doesn't give a good fucking no content. It's another rewind. Yeah, maybe. I wish I had the opportunity to make it another one.
Well, you need a competent co-host.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you need a co-host.
We've tried. We've put out the feelers, right?
It's hard.
It's hard. I'm not like the most unique personality to engage with, right? I have a background. It's like a fairly unique background, but I'm more of like I'm like a little bit of a more weird version of Steak, because I'll talk about bullshit. I have a foot cam right now. My toes are out and I'm wiggling for another stream that I'm doing. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Dang, I was about to ask for the link.
Ask for the link.
I may have maxed out my credit card, but like I got
the
ways.
Foot cam. I got the cock cam. I have the uppies cam. You added a straw. Thank you. I love you.
But like maybe it's time. Like you're looking for the new, right? Okay, I dig it. Green straw.
She made hot chocolate. With a
straw.
straw.
My wife isn't making me hot chocolate right now. But no, so maybe you have to start looking, instead of looking at people who haven't, who have auditioned or interns and stuff, maybe it's time to start looking at, people just in the Discord. That's how I found Breadstick. Or maybe somebody needs a second show, right? Not me, but like maybe somebody needs a second show, right? Like somebody who can just come here and bounce off of you and maybe help put together a plan a little bit, or just like bounce the ideas off of you. Or maybe a show that only has one co-host needs to be canceled, and the 2 shows need to be brought together, because there's other shows that only have one co-host.
Maybe. Like, I don't dislike the idea. I would need someone who is like about the shits, because I'll talk about anything, and I do talk about everything, But there's been co-hosts that have come up here, and it's like they don't want to engage in the type of conversation I want to engage with. And you know what? If I had the time, if I could leave the other YouTube things I'm doing, I would make a Madhouse show. I would.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be talking about like, what does a trans abortion look like? Like let's really dive into that one real quick.
I would talk about that shit right now, bro. Yeah. I don't know what I'd say about it, but I'd talk about it.
I'd have a little fucking like thing on the screen about chat. Every $2, we're going to flip a coin. And if we get 5 heads in a row, we're snipping the umbilical cord.
I forgot to do my ad read tonight. I had a whole ad read planned. I got to do that tomorrow. Fuck. Thank you for reminding me, TechProtect. You just reminded me of something retarded.
Yeah. Like,
yo, fuck it.
Ad read
Akeem says no VTubers, right? We're going to find a new classification for what iVixie is. All right. Whatever that is. All right. Because I got beef with VTubers too, all right? There's got to be a better way to word this, all right? Ricky says, kick iVixie off. She has bad views. Bro, you literally spell your name wrong. Like,
so much hate. My chat has been known to be hateful. I'm sorry. Wait.
Well, you got dumbasses like this Clinton dude in here, like who's literally, he just follows me from show to show just to hate, right? He's literally in the chat talking about how I faked my wife not having legs for sympathy. I promise if I did, I would have a lot more money than I have right now. I faked my wife not having legs. Nothing to do with sympathy. All right, I could have milked that shit. Come on. But I'm done talking. I want to hear from you guys. I'm just here.
Are you a furry, I guess?
No.
Ah. What level of cat girl is appropriate, by the way? Have you seen the chart, the 1 through 5?
I have not.
No way, you haven't seen the chart between 1 through 5. No. Fucking shot. Hold on, I got you. Cat girl scale. This is like a famous fucking it's a famous post. I'm gonna get so much hate for knowing about this in general. They're gonna be like, what the fuck, Tech? Here you go.
Okay, see? I'm like the number 1 right now.
Yeah, Twiggy, what?
And then
I can't make any comments on this.
Yeah, what level of cat girl is okay?
I'm not allowed to make any comments on this, okay?
well, I don't know about okay or not okay, but like 2 is already like a
That's
furry
too
territory.
Much. Yeah, that's too much.
2's not enough. What are you talking
This is like the 3rd time ever I've referenced the cat girl scale, and people are like, nope, I have no idea what you're talking about. So maybe I'm a degenerate. By the way, I don't fuck with any cat girls. All right, I'm not.
I don't know. 4 is kind of like, if 4 had clothes on, I'd be like,
4,
you know what I'm saying?
3 is just 4 with clothes on.
No. No, dude, anything like with a tail freaks me out, bro. I got beef with the whole furry community.
I'm gonna look at what hate my chat is spewing for the fact that I know this.
What kind of beef do you have with the furry community, Twiggy?
A lot. A lot.
Why is that? What have they done to you?
I'm not gonna get into it fully, but
okay.
All right. So in my career of exposing predators, I exposed 16 predators, 10 of which happened to be involved with the furry community.
Oh, I see. Okay.
10 out of 16 is a wild percentage.
I feel like maybe you went to a certain, section of the internet for
all
that.
I did was call into TikTok live streams.
That's fine.
Like whenever I saw people interacting with their viewers I would call into their live streams and expose them on their streams. Or sometimes I would get in contact with people who were commenting on other people's live streams, and I would get them to be a part of a live stream and then expose them right there. Not like I like setting people up.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that this was the sort of stuff that you wanted to do on Aussie, but they don't let you because
they've never not let me. I just can't do that shit anymore because every time I've ever done it, the channel gets taken down.
Right.
These platforms don't really like it when you do this stuff. It doesn't matter if you get the authorities involved. Like
you'd probably be able to do it on Kick just fine, though. Isn't Kick the sort of platform for that?
Kick is, but like I'd have to create an account for Kick, and I've already done that shit. I'd rather do that shit in private and not try to get clout off of it, because that was never the goal anyway. But that's always what it turns into.
Now that we're talking about your background, you get any weird vibes from Booster? I'm not saying anything, but
no, I love Booster.
All right, good. All right, solid. That's
there's only one person who I got weird vibes from in the LCU besides CD-ROM, because I always got some weird vibes from that guy.
Yeah.
The only person I've ever really had weird vibes from is not even somebody I'd have any like. I don't have anything except for a vibe, right? They've never done anything weird. But Dad. I always got weird vibes from Dad.
Really?
Yeah. And like
he was just too wholesome for you.
I had nothing to the dude's wholesome, but he's also like, this is the same guy who did like, I believe he did a collaboration with Belle Delphine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she like spit in his mouth, but he also used to take shits on live streams, which is funny, right? But you can't really portray yourself as like, he wanted to like, he got away from the LCU because it was too much for him. But you're taking shits on live streams and letting porn stars spit in your mouth.
Is that not the life though? Is that
maybe? Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Anybody who tries to like act that PC, I always get weird vibes from. And it's not even like creep vibes, right? It's just like I don't trust you. You're not
Okay.
real.
I thought it was an interesting mix, like the fact that he was wholesome, but then at the same time was also willing to do anything, you know?
Yeah,
thought that was
well, I mean,
interesting.
anybody who's that wholesome or that nice, I just don't trust. I did piss out the window on a live stream. You're correct.
Yep.
All right. But I didn't show anything, neither did he. But like, there's a difference, all right? Shitting and pissing are very different things, very different acts, okay? Because one involves a butthole, and that just makes me uncomfortable. Buttholes make me uncomfortable. I think I have that right.
Now, Vixie, I was going to ask you a similar question. Is there anyone in the LC that's giving you like a weirdo vibe?
I'd have to think about that. A weirdo vibe, like creepy?
Like creepy, or they have like a past that is hidden for good reason.
No one that I can think of.
Okay. I don't know if we currently have anyone in the LCU that's like potentially, and I don't want to hate on Booster. Booster's the closest person right now to have like, yeah, there's probably like maybe, like you don't want to know what kind of porn he watches, you know? I'm not saying anything illegal, but I'm saying like it'd be like he wraps girls in fucking like saran wrap and pisses on them.
Watches.
You know? Like, I imagine that's what it is. It's like just tied up women in cages or some shit.
I don't know. I feel like there might be some midget shit in there. And we can say that because that's actually a category. So,
Yeah. Just like revenge.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't think the girls would be in cages, though. I think it would be him.
He's in the cage?
Yeah.
Dog. LolCow Live should have Booster just like meow and purr for like $10 donos. I feel like he would feel so relieved. So seen.
Oh, sorry, I'm not like, so I'm not saying Dad is like a creep or anything. I just said I got weird vibes from him. It's not even creep vibes. It's just I didn't trust the guy, and that's on me. Like I'm just saying, like it's just something that like I don't know. Nice people always creep me out, and I've been right about most of them in this community. Glammy and Wonder Woman.
I was surprised Wonder Woman was even a topic the other day.
Yeah.
We all were.
It was like it's a weird pull from the bag that she would end up being like the biggest conversation for like a whole weekend.
It was interesting because I was thinking about
N-word.
Did she say the N-word?
Wait, she did?
She said the N-word at Fat Camp. I played the clip tonight. So she's wearing a Burger King crown in my thumbnail. That's why I was gonna have Gigi on, was to talk about Wonder Woman saying the N-word.
Oh, that's funny.
What the fuck? I know.
What was the context of that?
She was singing the LolCow Life theme song.
Oh. Yeah.
Have you seen the rant that Wonder Woman did while muted on live?
Oh, I have.
See, I'm getting sent this from the docket team. Let's see if I can pull this up.
Oh,
it's on
it's so funny. She's just so retarded.
Let's give this a little bit of a look. I've not seen this yet. I'm trusting.
For a split second.
You're not going to
I'll
make me
mute her real
believe.
quick.
I know
Should I mute her?
exactly
Please,
what I
please.
wanted.
Please do.
And it was
So,
not bad.
thank you. This is what happened. We got to Fat Camp. She's over there trauma dumping about everything that happened with her life and her like
And
previous
how long it's been
relationships.
since she had sex? That's public.
Had dick or like been like abused or anything. Like we'll just spread it out.
Yeah,
Since she wants to go ahead and lie about me and lie about my friend and lie about everything that happened. She was accused.
Pause. She just said Brantley was flirting with everybody at Fat Camp. That is a wild thing to just throw out. I didn't even notice that at the time.
Yeah.
Listen, Twiggy, when you think doing the caterpillar in front of a woman is also flirting, at what point, do you stop? Of course,
it's not only
flirting with
flirting.
everybody. I don't
It's disrespectful to my wife to do the caterpillar.
Right, right, exactly. Holy crap, dude.
Sorry, Tech. I just had to point that
you're
out. That
good,
is
you're
so
good.
wild.
She told everyone that. It's not a secret.
Come on,
It was told to everyone. She also said she would do Babs if she was bisexual or if she went that way. She said that. I heard that. Dan heard that. She also said that to me, and she hit on both of us at the same time while she was drunk. Maybe she doesn't.
Is it just me?
At one point,
are her teeth not like very violent looking? Like they're serrated. Like they're meant.
She looks like she bites.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Breadstick's brother-in-law and him got in a fight, and Breadstick's brother-in-law latched out on Breadstick's nipple, and Breadstick hit him with a brick. Breadstick's also stabbed somebody.
Yeah, I like your co-host.
I love him.
Realize that or like know that she was like lit, but you literally, Wonder Woman, you trauma dumped on every single person that was there. Mike can vouch for it. Anyone that's there can vouch. Twiggy, thank you. You can vouch. She went crazy. So then we go ahead, we get this whole thing. Oh, you want to do Babs though? You want to do Babs, but then now you feel like
you're a liar.
You're being held hostage in the bathroom.
Yeah, I was.
Which is weird.
It's from the inside, so she can easily unlock it.
Right, she can unlock it, but they locked it because it's like two girls in the bathroom and there's a bunch of guys. But
I don't give a fuck who you are.
Let her say her
I ain't
piece,
gonna
but
stick
before I
up for
do,
myself. You are
nobody
lying.
can ever say that.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I feel like Wonder Woman was trying to fit in fat camp, and that's why she was saying that she, women and men, and she was just open, and then she had to take it all back because that's not her.
Are you saying?
And she got put in a situation where she got uncomfortable.
Are you saying the LCU hosts are all sluts?
Yes.
I mean, dude, I said it on our stream, but like, it's so funny because like, before Fat Camp, everybody was worried about like how all these men were gonna act with all these women there, right? Like that was just something people were speculating about. Nobody expected the women to be the dangerous ones. Like all the men were acting respectful and behaving, and then you have these ladies who are just like wild.
Wonder Woman's just trying to be the same, I guess. Maybe.
I'd agree. That maybe the environment made her do these things. I made the point during my show on the weekend, which we had a lot of people watching, so I'm not going to replay the video. But if she was so drunk she doesn't remember what the fuck she was saying or what she did at the pool, or she was passing out and she was throwing up, people had to walk her to her room. I don't know why she's fighting so hard on her perspective being the truth. That's got to be a thing you realize, is that you were too gone. You're too gone to be, what's the term? Something narrator? Believable narrator? A reliable narrator? Yeah, she was just gone.
Well, and it's dangerous because like, at the point where she was dancing on me, right? Like, she wasn't clearly, just wasted. She seemed pretty coherent. You can see her dancing after this happened, before I did the worm in the clip Xylee showed, right? So if she's this, if she was that coherent while she's drunk, and then she's going out and flirting with people, if something happens, right? I mean, yes, she's drunk, You can't consent when you're drunk.
Yeah.
All right. I just want that to be clear. But, what if people it's still dangerous because people may not know that you're drunk. People may not have even known how much you had to drink, because you could have drank on one side of the property and then come to the other side of the property and started flirting with people, right? But the minute something happens, how is this going to go after that, right? Like, you can't, like, I know you're drunk, but at some point you do still have to take accountability for the fact that you are getting wasted, and like I have to be careful to make this not sound like victim blaming, but it's true, right? Like, if you're acting this wild when you're drunk, maybe don't drink.
Yeah.
Because eventually something bad's gonna happen to you. I'm sorry, but
no, that's
now. Ivixie came in to talk about Savage. I have a clip here that one of our Docket team members said would be a good one to show.
Okay.
Let's get your reaction to this real quick.
I talked about
that thumbnail's so good.
It's such a good thumbnail.
Since I came back, I don't talk about you. So why all of a sudden you have my name in your mouth? Why? I just want to know that. Why?
I explained why yesterday. You watched it, right? You know everything
Not all of
about
it.
it because
No, because the stream got taken down, Twiggy.
All right,
I didn't hear all of it. Can you
Yes, I
tell
can.
me that?
Yes, I
then?
can. It would be unfair for me not to. Right?
Okay.
So I had some stuff happen, right?
He's a truther.
And one of the things that, everybody was talking about at the time, maybe they got in my head, right? But one of the things that was going on when I was gone was, I was going through all kinds of harassment. I was going through all kinds of stuff, right? Now,
But I have not done that to you.
I know you may not have, right? But the people
But you're
who were doing it were claiming
assuming that I have something to do with that. But I'm here to tell you, I am not telling anybody
but
to.
How am I supposed to
fuck with
believe you when you've made multiple threats to me, right?
That was months ago when I was on my
months
own
ago,
channel.
And tonight.
Yeah.
Have you guys noticed how sometimes it's like I'm not responsible for my community, but on like other sentences it's like the pirates, us, we don't do this sort of stuff,
Yeah.
So she separates herself from the community, but then other times she says, no, we don't do that sort of stuff.
In this clip in particular, when Twiggy says, you made threats, she doesn't say, no, I didn't. She said that was months ago. Right? That is her admission that it was her threats.
She was very adamant on separating her LCU self from her before LCU self,
Yeah. But I mean, if she came back again, the entire thing. I know I have fans that they support me. Huge ass supports me, but he's been on here saying, "Don't fucking shit on Savage too much. It's not her fault." This direct admission to that my threats were months ago. That's exactly her. That's not anyone else. That's not her community. It's not like a responsibility as a. I've been saying she should be a little bit more responsible to her community, but this is specifically her saying that my threats were months ago.
Right.
There's a little bit more in this clip.
Yes.
But also, we know what you're doing, all right? We know how your community is, all right? You're pirates, all right? They're the
You
same
understand
people, they're the
that-
same people who
listen.
doxed where I was IRL, and you took credit for that, right? So if they're going to do that while I'm IRL, right, which people could have shown up and done whatever to me, all right? You know the responsibility that comes with that. You're not stupid. You know what you're doing.
But you got to
pulled
take
up to people's houses
accountability
in the past as an
also.
intimidation method.
Wait a minute. You got to take accountability for showing your actual background and where you
how dare you go
are.
outside?
on an
You,
IRL
you
stream.
shouldn't.
True.
Yes, you should not have done that as well because you're giving you're out there as bait.
Oh, yeah,
It
so
could be
let's teach
me.
them a
it
lesson
could be
insane
the
to put that on
pirates.
you.
address out
No,
there
no,
publicly.
no,
You're
no,
in the
no,
right
no,
because
no,
I
no,
made a
no.
mistake.
It could be the pirates. It could be me. It could be anybody.
But
that
it was
hates
you. It was you. Was
but
it not?
It could have been somebody
But
else.
was it
Maybe
you?
you should be taking accountability to not be showing
Okay.
where you're at when.
Now, I don't disagree entirely, right? We all are responsible. I won't fucking live stream outside my fucking neighborhood. Fuck no. that's dumb as fuck. No offense, Twiggy.
No. So the place that I drove, literally every time I've ever done an IRL stream, I'm either 30 minutes to an hour from where I live.
Yeah,
Like,
that gas
that's
station is
not-
far as fuck from your house. I like, yeah, like it's. I get it, but she tries to obfuscate by saying like it could have been anyone, and you immediately go, yeah, but it wasn't anyone. It was you, right? What the fuck is the point of that?
Yeah.
She doesn't realize she's getting baited the whole time.
Now there is one more separate clip later on in that stream, with a beautiful, amazing thumbnail.
Before he starts talking, bro. Everybody clip what just happened.
Let me speak. What's up?
Who's muting her? Who's deafening her?
Me, because she just admitted to something. I just want everyone to like know that she did that shit
That was
before she
over
got censored.
there. I didn't dox his house and shit. I
let her
doxed
say her
the
piece.
You just
Sonic he was
admitted you
fucking
did.
at. So
Let her
what?
just admit
So what? So what? It was a public Sonic. A food
sake,
chain.
bro.
Who fucking cares?
But it's an
I wanted
intimidation
that
tactic. You
motherfucker
were
know
trying
where I
to
was.
intimidate me.
What are you
but I'm
gonna
not
do about
intimidated
it?
by you.
What the fuck are you gonna do about it?
Let's
What
see.
the fuck are
Let's
you gonna
see.
do about it? You try to ruin my goddamn marriage. What the fuck are
You
you
did that
gonna do
yourself.
about it? What are you gonna do about it? What do you think is gonna happen? Not a
right now,
goddamn
I
thing.
mean, right
Not
now,
a goddamn
you talking's
thing.
helping me. I just
Not
want you
a
I look fat as fuck in that clip, but I mean, I'm fat as fuck already. So I mean,
goddamn
right?
thing. This was months
on
ago.
going.
Who fucking cares? It was on my shit. I did what I
Yeah.
wanted to do.
Uh-huh.
I ain't done it over here. That's the thing you think you're gonna get on me.
Yeah, but I got a confession out of you. That's all I was looking for.
What are you gonna do?
That's
Run to
all
the
I
cops?
needed.
What are you gonna do? Run to the cops, you little fuck boy? What are you gonna do? Run to the police,
No, I'm
little
gonna
fuck
make
boy?
content out of it. I can
You
do
little
something
scared.
better.
You
All right?
scared of a
Look,
girl.
I know you don't care about no criminal
scared
record. I
of
don't
a
either.
girl?
Like I got
You
something I
are
can do
so
better.
scared. No. Maybe you need to learn to keep your fucking mouth shut about people. That's what you need to do.
No, that's
Do you think you've learned to keep your mouth shut about people, Twiggy?
No, this is giving me every reason not to keep my mouth shut. Look, I'm in a very, very, convenient situation over on Aussie because both of us, all of our shit's out there, right? Ain't nothing holding us back. Breadstick's first day having a beef in the Discord, he dropped his prison ID with his name on it. And we Googled it and found out why he went to prison. We're not worried.
Oh man. I just don't understand this aggressiveness towards like people saying her name. Like did you see TechProtect? Did you see the stream where she joined Rebels and she was going at Cat Lady? Did you see that part?
No. Is this recent?
Before Gidgy left, Twiggy knows what I'm talking about.
I do.
Cat Lady was basically saying something about Savage having sent her a DM or something. That was it. It was nothing major, right? And she just storms in there and starts like bad-mouthing like Cat Lady. It wasn't even anything that she did, and she's a nobody, right? I really don't understand how.
And if
like,
Cat Lady
something so
responds
small.
a certain way, if she responds a certain way, she's the one who gets in trouble. Even though she didn't invite Savage, she didn't drag her up.
Yeah.
Savage hopped up on her own volition, just like she did on Ozzy, and made herself look like a fucking retard. Like if my grandma if my grandma was out here acting like that, that's when we start having the conversation of like, what's the nicest home to put her in? How do we make her last days comfortable? Because she's completely senile. Like, there's no way she actually believes the shit she's spewing. There's no way.
I guess there's a moment where she called me your boyfriend or something. I don't know if
Even though we've only talked about this shit like twice, bro.
I know, and
it happens that both are public.
Because I was stupid. There's a reason the stream's
Well,
down.
I think you need to clarify that because your little boyfriend over there at TechProtect is running his cocksucker, and I don't appreciate it.
My what?
And then you got Exile, the whatever weirdo there, running his fucking cocksucker too. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I was doing something, I would tell you I'm doing it.
No,
my cocksucker. What the fuck, dude?
The funniest part is the only reason me and you even like came together and like teamed up or whatever was after like we had both dealt with her community. Like that was the only thing. It had nothing to do. Like this wasn't planned. This is because of her.
It's
like the same reason Didmark. Same reason we have iVixie here. The same reason Cat Lady's a part of the Seamen. The only reason this shit even exists is because she's an idiot.
I can't believe she called my mouth a cocksucker, dude. Holy shit. In 2025, dude, it's Pride Month right now. Every month is Pride Month now. Ask all the fucking corporations, their fucking rainbow flag, fucking logos.
But imagine if you called her mouth a cocksucker. Oh no, then you're,
Well, then you'd be lying because I guess her marriage is failing or some shit.
I didn't say any of that.
By the way, chat, we've made $9 today. Any support to the show would be fucking appreciated. I don't want to be fired. I would appreciate it.
For every dollar we get, iVixie goes up a size.
Imagine, I could totally do that too.
No way you can do that.
Well, no, I haven't programmed it yet, but it's possible.
Chat, you
I
hear
think
that?
it's possible when you're a VTuber.
Hell yeah, chat. Let's do it. Anything is possible. You know what? For every $10, I'll go up a size, and I'll do it naturally. So, Vixie, I don't think you'll ever get the opportunity to speak to Savage directly. I don't think she'll ever fucking invite you on a Queens. But if you did have the opportunity to say something to her, what would you want her to know? What would you say?
I don't know. I think I'd like her to like own her attitude or her behavior, Like if she was the person that was doxing 3 months ago on her channel, then she's still the same person doing that today. If she got the chance, So just own that. Don't go saying, we don't do this, the pirates don't do this, and then, all these people are feeling the real life consequences, like Twiggy being harassed at work. Like, these are real life consequences. Just own it. That's the kind of person you are.
The guy who runs her Discord is here. He's in TechProtect's server. who knows where else he is? Like, he's
Right.
only there to gather information.
Did
That's
you hear
it.
about that, Vixie?
Slightly.
Yeah, this guy, I think his name's like Lord Troll, right?
Right.
And he hopped up trying to defend Savage.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, who the fuck are you? He's like, I run her Discord. You better give me the names of the people that are trying to fucking, like, fuck with you, because I don't think that's real. And I was like, bitch, why the fuck would I give you the names? And he's like, what? Are you scared because I'm in Jaffe's server? What are you going to do, kick me from Jaffe's server? I was like, why the fuck are you in Jaffe's server? Where's the connection there? He's like, I like Jaffe. So I look him up. The motherfucker has never commented or reacted or joined a VC. I think he's joined VC. I have that log for him joining like a couple calls. But all he did was just be silent in there, just watching. For what, dude? You were in a Discord server for 6 months doing jack shit? That sounds real A-loggy. Are you familiar with the term A-log, you guys?
No. I call people like that no-lifers.
Yeah, A-logging, and I'm only roughly familiar with the term, is collecting as much information about an online personality as possible, right? Going in and saying, well, on this stream they said this thing about them, this moniker or modifier, like anything about them, they'll record it and they'll keep it and they'll track it. Kind of like how Booster had
Those are great Docket members.
They're great Docket members for sure. But they're also great doxers. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So when someone like that has just been sitting in a Discord for 6 months, not leaving a trace, so he's not noticed, you gotta assume there's some fucking backhanded creepy shit going on. So he gets fucking kicked, and then he's like, "You're a fucking pussy, bitch! You're a pussy!" Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, "Hop on the fucking stream and talk this shit," and then he fucking wouldn't. So he's banned from my chat. He's probably there. He's probably watching, creeping, little fucking pussy loser.
Probably. Well, the thing is, you can dox anybody like that. It's the easiest thing in the world. We got facial recognition that's public access, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you're online, your shit's out there. That's how it works, right? But
Dox it team.
Yeah,
but like
all my social medias are not under my name, right? I have no public social media where it's
I don't
like-
have them. Yeah.
It makes no sense for me. When I joined DHS back in 2016 or 17, right? I had to submit all my public forms of social media, and they're like, delete this, delete this, delete this. So I was like, fuck it, dude. I just won't have social media. And all my shit is just like for TechProtect. Like you can find me on TechProtect on Twitter and shit. That's it. It's all that shit.
Apparently that fucker was in your chat, by the way. Annie Departe says her manager was just in your chat.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that's about, but
that pussy.
No, of course they're watching, bro. They're watching, they're listening, okay? They're trying to put together a plan. All right? This shit's not over yet, right? And the thing is, like, this shit was supposed to be over when I talked about it. When I talked about it, I put it to close. And I said, look, I'm not going to bring this shit up anymore. But the minute you decide to the minute you decide to bring it up, it's fair game. And she brought it up.
Yeah.
I'm bored of it, honestly. I'm not even having fun with it anymore. All right, I just want to go after Yo Mama.
Let's see if he takes the bait.
I don't think it's over, Twiggy. Unfortunately, I don't think it will be over.
No.
Now that Rastov publicly has said on LolCow Live, fuck you, fuck your underhanded tactics, fuck the fact that your community is a piece of shit, fuck that you're the only host who's able to get away with this shit because of some weird money thing. Fuck you. If Rastov's saying it, let it be known. Rastov doesn't take sides. The Xylee Billy beef, he was like, dude, I like both these people. I'm just here. Right, but not anymore. You, Twiggy, were someone that he hated the most in the entire LCU, and now he's like, "You're a bitch for what you did to Twiggy." God damn, motherfucker! Like, if the guy who would honestly want to see you removed from the community, like what, 4 months ago,
The guy who did $2,000 stream getting me banned.
Yeah, if that guy's saying this shit's so fucked, fuck you, dog. The public opinion is not in her favor. I mean, she has a huge community who's gonna love her, but we saw a lot of savage L's in the LolCow live chat today.
We did, yeah.
Oh, we saw a lot of savage L's. The clip channels have already gotten all that shit. They've already uploaded. Like, it's this one's gonna stay around for a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, me and Rastov are cool. Like, me and Rastov haven't had beef since all that shit went down. Literally the day after all that shit went down. Like, we've never had anything that stuck, but yeah, I would defend anybody too on this shit. Like if they haven't taken it to the same level. But I think the funniest part is like she got fired for way less, and then she's just coming on stream and doing it again. I don't want her fired. All right, I just want her to apologize, and I want her to like the best thing to do was now we need to have our own stipulation. She's got to sign a contract stating that she won't do that shit anymore. I'm just kidding. I just want an apology.
Yeah, and I just want not to get reamed by Keemstar tomorrow morning for the fact that we made $9 today. Do you know, balls? They haven't started their stream. And there's a $20 dono that just says, hey, I'm not going to watch, but here's $20 to support you. They doubled what I made for 2 hours before they went live. Fuck me, dog. I'm doing something wrong. Chad, what am I doing wrong? Tell me. Keem's not firing Savage. You make $10.
A lot of YouTuber on the stream.
I make $10. I don't.
Yeah, I gotta say, I made over $10 today. I got lucky, guys.
Got lucky.
That's rough. It would be nice not to have that pressure on you, though, huh?
Yeah.
Like if you make $0 one stream, that would be fine. You'd make it like the next day or something, you know?
Well, look, if Seamen are gonna do something, we're all gonna team up, okay? All right. Me and you and Denmark have already talked about all of this, but we're gonna have fun. We're gonna start our own little cabal, okay? And we're not gonna go. Like, it's all gonna be content related, okay? We're not gonna be doing any gay ops, but yeah, we're gonna have fun. What is the chat talking about? When did I fold? Apparently, I folded.
Or maybe I'm
even though I'm the only person who actually had the balls to do this shit. Not gonna lie, like the only reason anybody else is coming out and talking about this shit is because it was already out there to talk about. Just saying. Except for you, TechProtect. You were talking about this shit.
I mean,
you were trying to get me to talk about this shit, and all that.
I had no idea until it was like, dude. The moment we started talking about it on stream, I had DM after DM after DM, just motherfuckers being like, "You're gonna get fired, Tech. You can't talk about this shit." I was like, no one's told me yet. no one big has said shit. And then Rasta was like, "Stop talking about this now." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Thank you for the $1.50, which is unironically 10% of our entire stream's monetary value. Fuck, dude. Oh, Cooter Crabs with the 99 cents.
Nice.
Thank you.
Look, just do the worm for every 10.
Fuck it. I'll do the worm. I'll do the worm for $10 donos. Fuck it. I have the uppy scam ready to go, boys. I'll do it.
for every $10, ladies and gentlemen, we will make iVixie put on a layer of clothing.
Yeah.
Cover yourself up, you whore.
Oh, fuck. What would
Ricky
make you...
says, now you are friends with Buff. Oh, that's why I folded. I'm not allowed to just, like, move on from shit.
Did
like,
you have
me
Buff?
and him had a beef so long ago. Me and Buff had beef because I rage baited him and got a reaction out of him and then went with it. That was literally it.
Wait, how? What is that story?
Do you remember when he was, like, threatening to, like, bang my wife and stuff?
No, but I imagine he wants to bang every wife.
Maybe,
feels like a buff theme. No, I had no idea.
Yeah, me and Buff had beef. Like the only reason we had beef is because I had beef with other people.
Control out Della with $20. You are
Della.
200% of our donos today. Control out Della. She's great. I like Della.
She's great. Yeah, me too.
I'm downing the rest of this beer for you. Thank you so much. Let me know if you want me to do the worm. I will try. If I throw up, that's on me.
My gosh, I want to see that.
Vixie, I will be in contact. All right.
Sounds good.
Because I'm not kidding. To you and TechProtect, this semen shit, I'm not letting this go. I'm going to start up my own group. But the difference is it's not just going to be random internet viewers. Nah, I'm going to try to get anybody I can inside and outside of the LCU. I'll be calling Review Tech USA tomorrow. That's my boy. I will be, if I can get Keem's permission to have Becky on, I will have Becky on.
You think so?
She's a tough one to get a hold of.
I don't know if she'll do it.
Becky loves her some Twiggy.
Okay, can you say publicly whether you've had a conversation with her in the past 2 months?
Not in the past, maybe.
Because as far as I know, there's only 2 people she's talked to in the past 2 months.
Let me check.
One of them is
Yeah.
Jaffe. Right?
Yeah, let me check. Maybe not in the past 2 months, but
Yeah, the last 2 months she has been locked down. She is just not engaging with anybody.
yeah, she would answer me.
Because I think in the past 2 months she hasn't talked to Keemstar.
Well, I didn't burn the bridge. I know that for sure. My phone just died. I'm not gonna be able to check, but yeah, no, I was supposed to go over to the BBU after all this shit. Like, all that shit
Was
had
that,
already gone.
was that real?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it'd be
That's
the
funny.
funniest thing to do is go to the
Yeah.
BBU, like, cause like I
Honestly,
don't care about
yeah.
the money. I thought it'd be funny. And Keem knew. Like, I told Keem, I was like, "Hey, bro, just so you know, I'm doing this shit. I think it's funny, bro."
When you say you don't care about the money, is that because you don't care about not getting paid?
I mean, if it happened that way, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Wait,
Right.
Pixie,
Okay.
are you owed money from the BBU?
No, I got paid. She didn't call me out for fraud.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I fully believe Becky throughout all of that, okay? I think she
Yeah.
was scammed now that
Yeah.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not too up to date with what's going on. She was gonna interview you when you were taking off Ozzy after the mic stuff, says Aura.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was going to be my gateway in. But then she ended up getting a tooth pulled, and that shit, she ended
That
up getting
ruined
pretty
her
sick from
live
that.
streams. Yeah, that was it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, she could not come back after that.
That was the only reason.
Like-
Nothing else.
Rough time.
Like, it's so funny. When I went last time I went live with Rich, Becky went live on accident because she said Zoe, her cat, started up the live stream, and that was the first time she had been live in a while. But like now, I like the thing, but about me and her is like I'm not gonna say anything about her behind her back that I wouldn't say to her face, and like me and her have a whole history of just shit talking each other, but it's never been personal.
Right.
So, like, if I get her on the show, it won't be a setup or anything. Like, I'm not gonna bring her on the show and then just have her get like, sidelined by Review Tech USA, who's hopping on to ambush her. No, I'm gonna let her come on and speak her piece, but like, I
You
wanna know
gotta
her
guarantee
opinion.
her some protection, I think, because she'll be a little bit afraid of the LCU stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, it would be in a private call. I mean, the way I
Yeah.
would have had to do the Gidgey, call tonight was out of the Discord. But Gidgey was down. I just don't know what happened there.
Split Fries says in the chat that because I said the F slur, I should say sorry. I'm like bi, right?
I'm not bisexual, but I say that word off of the internet. Fuck you.
Okay.
It's just a fucking word, bro. I'm sorry. If a single word, if your identity is so fragile that a single word can put a crack in it, bro, I don't care who you are, how you identify, where you're from, bro, I'm better than you, and I will stand by that statement.
Call Buffweed boy.
I've called Buffweed way worse than boy. You can ask him. But the difference is, like, it's clearly, like, it's banter and it's jokes and it's not serious, right? I'm not calling anything out of malice or spite, and I've never dropped this shit, like, in an argument, right? I've never gotten angry and just called somebody a slur. Like, I'm way better than that.
Zeepish says,
I'm not...
say it more. Zeepish, for a red donut, I'll drop it right now. I'll fucking call Ivixie. Whatever you want. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, they say that Savage said the F slur tonight. She ain't say that shit. She called him a ragged ass.
Yeah.
She didn't say the F slur. Like, trust me, I wish she did, because I would totally pull the holier than thou card. Even though, like, I wish we could drop that shit. I remember watching
Keem gave the
Baited
pass
and-
for the F slur. And he said that's on board now, but you have to be a gay person to say it.
I will suck dick on camera just so I
Right
can
now.
say that shit.
Clinton's saying, Tech, you did realize this is who you were being BFFs with. Who, Twiggy? Me and Twiggy aren't BFFs. Me and Twiggy have like a...
Clinton's also a retard. He's mad because I went after Wonder Woman. That's Wonder Woman's biggest fan.
Oh, okay. She has. Oh, sorry.
She has a fan. Aura says, Twiggy, don't make me resurface you and Gidgey on Rebel talking about trans people. I didn't say anything wrong about it. Like, I've never said anything on Rebel that I haven't said on Aussie or anywhere else. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, Aura is saying just for Zeta Ray. Didn't Zeta Ray also get hate for saying the F slur? I'm just gonna start saying the word. Fuck it. At this point, fuck it. I'm waiting for the red donut though, Zeepish. I'll start dropping that shit like fucking candy. I've said like spitting shit. Dude, I've said like beaner, and then it's my word. Fuck it. It's my people.
Same. My people. I'm honorary, but no. So like I have a stream on Aussie that has the F slur in it like 8 times, and it's because we were covering Fed Smoker, and I just couldn't be bothered to censor it. That shit's still up. I haven't edited it or anything. That no problem. The F slur apparently is acceptable within TOS. Apparently, I don't know. I don't know how it works.
It is. Do you know that's one of the major reasons why all the Madhouse streams got cut? Like they're privated, is because we had said so much shit, so much crazy shit that instead of like going through and like editing whatever, Keem's like, "Fuck it, dude, I'm not doing that work," and he just privated all the fucking videos. Because we were saying slurs, we were saying outlandish shit.
Yeah, but like the thing is, if people would be mad about it, I understand that, right? But I also think you're choosing to be offended. I think people like the feeling of being offended. I think it may, there may be some validation that comes with being offended. There may be attention that comes with it. Whatever reason, people choose to be offended. You're not going to say any words that hurt me unless I'm in a weird situation. Like where I was with Breadstick, which I was able to spin that pretty quick.
Yeah. For the people like Grassfed saying they them protect. Do you know the lore behind they them protect? No, I bet you have no idea. Do you?
I think I do. I think you've told me a little bit about the past.
I was like a non-binary person for like 10 years ago. And I was like, I don't give a shit about gender, dude. I don't give a fuck. I slam pussy and I'll let a fucking dude suck my cock if I need to, right? If it's a moment. And I was like, I don't fucking care about gender roles, whatever. Call me whatever the fuck you want. I didn't give a fuck about gender because I'm autistic. It's like whatever, dude. Until I got fucking ratioed on Twitter by some fucking person saying she had like 80K followers and I had like 16. And they were like, "You're not a they them because I look at your fucking profile and it's all about you fixing cars and doing landscaping and there's a picture of you doing like a roofing job."
Roles.
Yeah, they were like, "Why the fuck you can't be a they them and do a roofing job?" And they were like,
"What?
You can't claim this. You're misleading the community of fucking queer people." I was like, I don't give a shit. And then everyone was like, yeah, this guy's fucking scum of the earth. I can't believe he's trying to claim the clout of being a they them. I was like, what fucking clout, dude? I just don't give a fuck, dude. I'm just TechProtect. If you want to call me she or her, I don't care. Like it probably looks weird. Like I'm this dude. You're gonna come. I'm like, hey, what up, dog? What's up, chica? Like, shut the fuck up. Like it's weird.
My thing is like, if you have a sexual identity, I already hate you. Like, I'm just going to be honest.
I don't give a fuck.
Like, if you have to make your sexuality your identity, I already hate you. I don't care if you're straight, gay. If I know who you're sleeping with and I know your bedroom life, I know too much about you. Why are you talking about that shit publicly? Like, what happened to the world, okay? Like, yeah, if you're married to somebody, that's different, right? If you're in a public relationship, but you're also not telling me what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's different. Like, some people are just too open about stuff, and I hate them. All of them.
Yeah. I was out here like, dude, I literally could not give less of a shit whatever the fuck you think I am, dog. I am just this dude. And I say dude, I'm very I do very
If you make being a man your personality, I hate you. If you make being a woman your personality, I hate you. If you make being gay your personality, I hate you. Like if you make being tough your person, I hate you. Like it's
and this probably stemmed from like dude, I like knitting. Knitting's a cool activity, personally. I like putting on some music and just start fucking knitting. That's some pussy shit. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, did you tell the people that you couldn't be they them, that you knit? Because that would have probably helped your...
You're a knitter?
I would have gotten the pass for being a knitter. Goddamn knitter out here, dude. I'm out here fucking knitting all the time.
Clinton, our biggest supporter in the chat, says, "What do you think about Tech's girl being trans, Twiggy?" Good for him.
It's so weird, that dynamic. Because Jaffe's publicly said, like, oh, I have a trans kid. It's my girlfriend's brother who's trans.
I know. I've talked about this with Jaffe. I've let my opinions about this stuff be known on stream with Jaffe. Like,
yeah, but the dude looks so masculine. He looks like a fucking rock star from like the 80s. And so they assume, well, this is obviously a boy. And so they're like, my girl has to be the trans one. But she's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess she
dude,
gets the trans pass.
I've already said it publicly. Like, you know, this is fucked up. I do not give a shit, right? Like, you know, if you're gonna present yourself one way but act another, you know, I'm calling you whatever the fuck I want, okay? If you're not gonna put effort into your look, I'm calling you whatever the fuck, you know, I want. If you make it your whole identity, and I know I can trigger you, I'm saying whatever the fuck I want, right? But if you just mind your own business and don't like try to force shit on me, I don't care who you are, what it is, right? I don't care. Don't give me ammo, because I'm gonna fuck with anybody regardless. I don't care who they are.
Hell yeah.
Like, there's so much more to you than like this little part of your identity, but you have to, like, I hate that shit, bro.
True. Like, I won't shit on iVixie for being a fucking VTuber. I personally don't watch a lot of VTubers. I watch
I hate VTubers.
I don't hate them. I like Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse is based as fuck.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah, and
I don't know who she is, but I probably hate her.
Burnt Peanut is a cool ass fucking dude. He's fun as shit. He has like 34,000 concurrent viewers on streams. He's based.
Bots.
If iVixie says some crazy shit, I'm gonna shit on her for the crazy shit she says. Not the way she looks, not the way she like presents herself. That's fucking cringe.
That's fair. No.
But I haven't heard a bad take so far. Twiggy trying to clock bricky people. What does bricky people mean?
I don't even know what that means. That shit may be wild. I don't know. I don't know how much longer you got on the stream. It's a minute, right?
Yeah.
I need to stop coming in and just like domineering, bro. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Hey, you're cool. We had some takes we wanted to do about Xylee and Billy, but we'll save it for tomorrow's stream. I'm sure Xylee's gonna talk about on Reapers. Sorry, Xylee. And there'll be more like positions to have on the conversation. I think both of them are being a little bit too fucking baby boy Billy and little Xylee Z sleepers, Zuzu, Zaza, ZZ. There's not a lot of Z things I can make. They should just get over each other. That's where it has to go.
Xenophobic.
There you go, xenophobic Xylee. Says Twiggy, not me. All right, not my claim. Anyways, chat, that's been the stream. Shout out to our pay pigs. Whoa, we're doing the thing. You guys in the Discord can't see it, but I'm thanking my pay pigs. 2 pay pigs on this fucking stream. That's Mono. Yeah, look at Mono. And Huge Ass should be coming up soon. Although Huge Ass probably won't be a pay pig next month because he's upset with the things I say, I imagine. I would love the support, but he was real angry with me today, seems like.
Come over to Ozzy.
No! Zpish, pay pig real quick. Zpish, do it. Do it before I end the stream so I have a better pay fucking report card. I've gotten 0 members! I'm gonna get fired. Fuck it, that's what's gonna happen.
Jason, you're a retard, bro. I hope you don't go in pools that are more than 3 foot deep, bro, because there's no way you can swim.
Jesus. All right. We're sending you over to Balls. The redirect is in. Thank you, Harley. Love you, chat. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you so much. Remember, I do cocaine on stream. That's a no joke.
Yep.
Except it is. All right. Bye, chat.
Bye.
I couldn't do a stream without it.